Hello there. We have a quick breakdown of what Donald Trump's victory in the US election might mean for Africa and the African diaspora. Let's dive in. One is immigration. Well, Donald Trump is pushing for what he calls the largest deportation operation in American history that could see millions of undocumented people sent out of the US, which includes many Africans. Plus, he's aiming to end birthright citizenship of kids of undocumented parents. So African families living in the US may face big changes. Now, when it comes to trade, African goods might face new tariffs, meaning it could cost more for African countries to export to the US. Now, the African Growth and Opportunity Act, that's the AGOA, is also at risk. Now, this AGOA has supported African trade since the 2000s, but Trump might let it expire, which could hit African economies very hard. Now, let's talk about climate funding. Trump has called climate change a hoax. If he pulls US funding, Africa might lose out on its share of climate support from the UN's $100 billion funds. And that's very crucial, as African countries are often the hardest hit by climate change effect. Now, LGBTQI+ rights. Trump's policies are known to be tough on LGBTQI+ issues, especially trans rights. Now, this means African individuals seeking asylum might face even more challenges under his administration.
Stop the indoctrination of your children, and we will not let them try to change your kids' gender. No, you will not be doing that. We won't be changing your children's gender with their transgender craziness.
And finally, Trump's general stance has shown less interest in Africa when it comes to aid and grants. It means that we might see fewer grants and less aid flowing into the continent. Well, these are just some areas Africans and the diaspora might need to keep an eye on. With Trump back in the office, his policies could really shape the Africa and US relations.